Hello friends and welcome back to Global Flyer. Today we're taking a deep dive into an aircraft that truly stands as a titan of the skies. A trijet with a story as unique as its design. The McDonnell Douglas MD-11, even decades after its first flight. It continues to capture the imagination of aviation enthusiasts worldwide. So, buckle up as we explore the history, the challenges, and the lasting legacy of this incredible machine. The story of the MD-11 begins with its famous predecessor, the DC-10. By the mid-1980s, McDonnell Douglas saw a need for a modernized, more efficient version of their successful trijet. They envisioned an aircraft with a longer range, greater capacity, and a state-of-the-art glass cockpit that would eliminate the need for a flight engineer. This two-crew cockpit was a major selling point. The plan was to stretch the DC-10 fuselage, add aerodynamic winglets for better fuel efficiency, and install more powerful engines. The MD-11 program was officially launched in 1986, with British Caledonian placing the first order. The excitement was palpable. Airlines like Finnair, American Airlines, and Delta saw the MD-11 as the perfect long-haul solution, connecting distant cities with a single flight. Development costs were significant, but the company was confident, projecting sales of over 300 aircraft. The future for this new trijet looked incredibly bright. The first MD-11 rolled out of the Long Beach factory in 1990, a stunning sight with its sleek lines and that distinctive tail-mounted engine. However, the journey from blueprint to reality wasn't entirely smooth. As the first aircraft entered service, some performance issues started to surface. Early operators reported that the MD-11 wasn't quite meeting the promised figures for fuel burn and range. While it was still a very capable aircraft, it fell slightly short of the ambitious targets set by McDonnell Douglas. This shortfall, though small, was enough to cause some early customers to reconsider their orders, especially with new, highly efficient twin-engine jets like the Boeing 777 and Airbus A330 on the horizon. These performance hiccups, combined with the changing landscape of the airline industry, led to disappointing passenger variant sales. Airlines were increasingly favoring the operational simplicity and fuel efficiency of twin jets for long-haul routes. As a result, many airlines began planning the retirement of their MD-11 passenger fleets earlier than expected. By the early 2000s, many had been converted into cargo aircraft or phased out completely. KLM operated the final passenger MD-11 flight in 2014, marking the end of an era for this beautiful trijet in passenger service. But that was far from the end of the MD-11's story. Its design, which made it a slightly less than perfect passenger plane, made it an absolutely fantastic freighter. Its large cargo capacity, wide fuselage, and robust airframe were ideal for hauling freight around the globe. The MD-11 found a second life, becoming the backbone of major cargo fleets like FedEx Express, UPS Airlines, and Lufthansa Cargo. The very features that were once seen as drawbacks became its greatest strengths in the world of air logistics. Let's talk more about that unique design. The MD-11 is instantly recognizable. It's a derivative of the DC-10, but with key differences. The fuselage is over 18 feet longer. It features those iconic winglets at the tips of its wings to reduce drag, and it has a smaller, more aerodynamic horizontal stabilizer. This smaller tail required a sophisticated computer system called the Longitudinal Stability Augmentation System, or LSAS, to maintain stability. Inside, the advanced glass cockpit with its 6 CRT screens was revolutionary for its time, providing pilots with unprecedented levels of information and automation. Several variants of the MD-11 were produced. The standard passenger version was the MD-11. Then there was the MD-11C, or Combi, which could carry both passengers and cargo on the main deck. The MD-11ER offered an extended range thanks to an additional fuel tank. And, of course, the MD-11F, the dedicated freighter version, which became the most successful variant of them all. Many passenger MD-11s were later converted to freighters, known as the MD-11BCF, or Boeing Converted Freighter, after Boeing acquired McDonnell Douglas in 1997. Sadly, the MD-11's service record has been marked by a few high-profile accidents. The investigation into these incidents often pointed to the aircraft's complex handling characteristics, particularly during landing. The smaller tail and advanced automation required a different piloting technique compared to more conventional aircraft. Pilots needed specific and thorough training to master its behavior, especially in crosswinds or during abnormal situations. While a safe aircraft when flown as intended, its learning curve was steeper than many others in its class. So let's look at the numbers. The MD-11 stretches nearly 201 feet long with a wingspan of almost 170 feet. It's powered by 3 massive high-bypass turbofan engines, either from Pratt & Whitney or General Electric. In a typical passenger configuration, it could carry around 300 passengers, but as a freighter, it can haul over 90 tons of cargo. Its performance is impressive. With a cruising speed of about Mach 0.82 and a range of over 7,000 nautical miles, making it capable of flying routes like Los Angeles to Tokyo non-stop. Today, the majestic MD-11 continues to serve as a vital workhorse in the global cargo industry. Every day, these tri-jets are crisscrossing the planet, carrying everything from express packages to heavy machinery. While you can no longer buy a passenger ticket to fly on one bay, their distinctive silhouette is still a common and welcome sight at major cargo hubs. It's a testament to the durability and adaptability of its design. The MD-11 is a true survivor, an icon from a different era of aviation that found its perfect role in the modern world. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the history of the McDonnell Douglas. 1511. It's a complex and fascinating aircraft with a story full of highs and lows. What are your memories of the MD-11? Have you ever seen one in person? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Global Flyer for more deep dives into the world's most incredible aircraft. We'll see you in the next one.